Colombia, 1987. But this is not Pablo Escobar. This is Parblo, the name nobody spoke aloud. He wasn't just another drug boss. He didn't fight for power. He didn't beg for respect. He built his empire in silence. Police files? Empty. No mugshots. No fingerprints. Like he never existed. And yet, shipments moved. Millions flowed. Bodies dropped. Parblo's operations weren't loud. He moved cocaine like whispers. Tiny shipments. Untraceable. And somehow made more money than Escobar. Agents called him Smoke. You can't catch smoke. But then, the inconsistencies started. Shipments seized in Colombia. Still arrived in Miami. Paperwork never matched. Customs didn't add up. Someone was helping him. Someone inside. Every report erased. Every photo destroyed. Every witness gone. Parblo's rule wasn't fear. It was silence. One journalist swore she saw him. Her car exploded before she could write. That's how Parblo kept control. Stay invisible. Erase anyone who spoke his name. But then, one crate revealed something strange. Not cocaine. Not cash. Maps. Blueprints. Coordinates. Before police could log them, the crate vanished. Rumors spread. Parblo wasn't just smuggling. He was planning something bigger. The truth exploded when a pilot defected. He carried a black notebook. Inside, not ledgers, not drug lists, but coordinates. Global, precise, military. And what the CIA found inside terrified them. The notebook, thin, worn, filled with coordinates. Not drug routes, military targets, air bases, radar stations, even nuclear sites. Why would a Colombian drug boss track U.S. defenses? Then came the Cold War connection. Some coordinates matched Soviet files. Was Parblo working for the Soviets? Or playing both sides? One CIA officer said, "He's more dangerous than Escobar. Because he's invisible." Meanwhile, strange shipments moved. Not cocaine, not cash, but sealed metal containers. Too heavy for drugs. Inside, weapons. Parblo wasn't just a trafficker. He was an arms dealer. A ghost broker of power. Journalists vanished. Judges murdered. Agents silenced. One pilot leaked the notebook. He tried to go public. But days later, he was found dead. Teeth shattered. Notebook missing. But the CIA had already copied it. Inside the copies, a code, numbers, dates, deadlines, a countdown. The notebook's numbers matched chaos. A car bomb in Bogota. A blackout in Miami. A prison riot in Cali. Parblo wasn't reacting. He was orchestrating. His investors? Not drug lords. Not smugglers. But businessmen. Bankers. Oil executives. Shipping tycoons. Parblo wasn't selling cocaine. He was selling chaos. Bank accounts traced. Funds moved across Zurich, Hong Kong, Panama. Not laundering. Funding. Funding what? A shipment revealed the truth. Not drugs. Not guns. But computer parts. Military grade. Parblo was building a network. Not just smuggling. Not just weapons. But information. Data. He was running an underground intelligence market. Smuggling secrets. Selling power. And the countdown? Not an attack. A launch. But of what? A journalist called it. A state within a state. Not Colombia. Something global. She died in a fire before she could publish. Every lead burned. Every trail ended in blood. Until the Raven appeared. An informant delivered documents, marked with a black raven. Inside, photos of airstrips, hidden ports, underground bunkers, infrastructure, a shadow country, a ghost nation. He's not building an empire. He's building a state. Then betrayal. The Raven files leaked. Hours later, the CIA safehouse exploded. The Raven symbol spray-painted on the rubble. Parblo knew every move, which meant only one thing. He had a mole. Not in Colombia. In Washington. Inside the CIA. Parblo doesn't bribe. He owns. And the countdown? Still ticking. 30 days left. Target unknown. New York, D.C., Panama Canal. No one knew. Agents whispered, "We're not chasing a drug lord. We're chasing a ghost general." And just before 0, the Raven appeared again. On walls. On crates. On corpses. Parblo wasn't hiding anymore. He was sending a message. The countdown hit 30 days. Time running out. The world bracing. Parblo Excobar was about to show his hand. 30 days until 0. 30 days. The countdown. The world didn't know it. But time was running out. Every analyst staring at the notebook. Every number dissected. Every page a threat. One analyst muttered, "This isn't about drugs. It's about destabilization." And right on schedule. The world trembled. Protests in Caracas. Bombings in Mexico City. Ships hijacked off Panama. Each event aligned with Parblo's notebook. Parblo wasn't chasing chaos. He was controlling it. The Raven appeared in every city touched by violence. Painted in black. A warning. Or a signature. He's not hiding anymore. He's marking territory. One decrypted page from the notebook revealed a single phrase. Operación Zero. Operation Zero. Nobody knew what it meant. But the CIA agreed. It would strike at countdown 0. Agents scrambled. Raven sightings multiplied. And whispers in Medellin spread. Parblo wasn't planning destruction. He was planning creation. He's building something. A capital. For his ghost nation. Hidden airstrips lit up. Cargo moved night after night. Not cocaine. Not weapons. But building materials. Generators. Communications gear. Steel beams. Parblo Excobar was building a city. Not a cartel. Not a gang. A shadow country. Born in silence. The notebook's coordinates formed a pattern. Not random points. Not random chaos. A circle. A border. The blueprint of Parblo's ghost nation. And its capital, buried deep in the Colombian jungle. Analysts spotted cleared land. Runways. Barracks. Fences. Like a military base. He's creating a state within a state. If we don't stop him, he'll become untouchable. But then, another betrayal. The Raven appeared in D.C., not Colombia, not Panama, but the heart of the United States. Parblo had reached across borders. The mole wasn't just in the CIA. It was higher. Parblo already owns your future. 0 isn't the end. 0 is the beginning. Agents scrambled. The countdown hit 5 days. Parblo's empire moved in silence. Every clue vanished. Every lead burned. And then, silence. No shipments. No signals. No Raven sightings. It was like Parblo vanished. Until midnight. Day 0. Explosions rocked 3 continents. Not 1. Not 2. 3. Caracas. Panama. And Miami. All within the same hour. All within Parblo's notebook. Operation Zero had begun. But here's the twist. None of the blasts were drug-related. They weren't cartel wars. They weren't revenge. Each explosion destroyed government facilities, data centers, communication hubs. Not violence for power. Violence for control. Parblo Excobar had just declared war. Not on Colombia. Not on America. On the world order itself.